Yo, all I'm saying is the series is just starting, man. Like, nothing's happened. Everybody's quitting on the Bucks and saying that the Raptors going to win. Nothing's happened yet. The only thing that's happened is the series back at even. Everybody held their game at home. It's 2-2. The series hasn't even started yet. Nobody's lost in a row, so the series hasn't started. Y'all are doubting Giannis and the Bucks. Yeah, the Raptors have a good team, and I predicted that the series would go to 7 games. And it'd be a long, drawn-out series. It's already 2-2, that's 4 games. So unless some team wins 2 in a row, it's going to go to 7 games, and it's going to be a long, drawn-out. But you can't. I still think that the Raptors don't have the credibility, or not even credibility. I just don't think that others are as good as the Bucks others. Like, yes, they play good at home, and they're supposed to play good at home. You're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Of course, that team is supposed to. Of course, the team's supposed to put up a fight. It's not supposed to be like it is in the Western Conference, where they just swept in the Western Conference Finals. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a long, drawn-out series to determine who's the best in the East. Now that LeBron's left, you see that big void that they have that's left over, and there are 2 teams fighting for it. The 2 teams that we thought were going to be there, actually the 4 teams that we thought were going to be competing for the top spot in the East. Now that LeBron's gone, we're all there. You had the Celtics, you had the Bucks, you had the 76ers, and you had the Raptors with Kawhi. So now we're at the pinnacle of the Eastern Conference playoffs before we go to the overall finals. And you got the 2 best teams there. Of course, it's not going to be, a 4-0, and I'm glad that it did go 2-2. I'm glad this is 3-1 in favor of one way or the other, so that we can have a good, long series and not something boring like we saw at Golden State. And let's talk about Steph Curry. Like, I was the guy that at first said, yes, Steph Curry gets carried to the playoffs. So I'm actually happy that my guys stepped up and played well. We all know that Steph Curry is 0-3 as far as NBA Finals MVP. Yes, he has 3 rings, but he has 0 Finals MVP. If you're the best player on the team, you should be 3 for 3 for Finals MVPs. Jordan was 3 for 3. KD's 3 for 3. 2 for 2. Jordan's 6 for 6. LeBron's 3 for 3 as Finals MVPs. Where my guy Steph at? He's not even there. You know what I'm saying? So let's not talk about the West, because we already know the outcome of that. Let's continue talking about the East. I just think that the others that play for the Bucks are better than the others that play for the Raptors. I think they're going to go back home. They're going to right the ship. And everybody's talking about how great defense they're playing against Giannis. Yes, they're playing great defense, but it's team defense. Nobody can stop Giannis one-on-one. You have to load up 3 guys. And when he does that, and he's passing the ball out to all his players, they need to be there hitting the shots. And right now, they're not hitting the shots in a row. Y'all saw how reckless it was in Toronto? Y'all saw how crazy they were. We are the North, all of that. You see Drake down there cheerleading. And shout out to my boy Drake. But somebody tell Drake he was not in the gym shooting with the Raptors, so he shouldn't be out there celebrating with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. But I still have the Bucks in 7. That was my prediction. I still got my guy Giannis taking that next step to dominate the East and be that focal point in the East for years to come. And this is just the beginning. Of course, he's going to have great battles with the Celtics depending on what they do. But the 76ers are going to be right there, and you see the Nets coming next. That's what I got. Bucks in 7, baby. I called it.